Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Okay. New place to explore in the monastery.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
That's it?
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the
Oh!
Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin.
I need to get Sylvain
The
on
leader's name
board.
is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Because I want Sylvain has something to say to that. Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Okay.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief, after all, you
I
have
didn't
the
mean to
sword
do
of the
that.
Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
Why does that matter?
I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
If we left the monastery?
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
She has a secret route,
Professor.
and I won't cover it.
About you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The Crest of Flames. Wrong button.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Sylvain. Sylvain wants to join Byleth? Yes.
Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible. I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying. Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna borrow your assistance, but it seems you want to join my house.
Thank you.
Bob, save.
Edelgard?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
And you kind of are.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep. Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
What are they about?
Just my childhood. A time before I had realized who I was destined to become.
You can trust me with it if you want.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul.
I swear, but I make no promises for everyone watching.
I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
That's awful.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
You poor soul. And now I could do the secret route. During chapter 11. But I have a dark seal. It's... What? Okay, let's do this way. These don't matter. Yes, that's fine.
Thanks so much.
Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
That's because you have it. Okay. And Sylvain's on auxiliary. Fine by me.
Put me in there.
Stay focused.
Oh no.
I will prevail.
Oh, you're gonna pick on my poor little Bernadetta. I will destroy you.
I will get the victory.
I'll go.
That's my cue.
As you wish. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Battle.
Oh, you have a crest. Ooh, not good.
Anywhere I can hide.
Failure is not an option.
I'll be fine.
As long as you don't miss.
Yeah, it worked. I'm just...
Each battle, a chance to grow. We must all...
Thanks for helping. You are none. I st-
You can't stop me! All roses have thorns. Growth.
I can't wait to challenge you.
Oh, fortunate dodge. And now you can be an archer.
I can improve too, you know.
Oh good, these two can support together. That's what I'm going for then.
I owe you one.
As expected. I will win! I will not be stopping. Hey, not bad. Winning's always
Keep forgetting to
nice.
switch Thor on off.
Growth.
This was beneath me.
Gotta make you a cavalier, or a chevalier.
Oh, wait.
If you're French. Actually, chevalier is the French word for knight, which would apply pretty well in this case.
My heart is full of victory.
Thanks for helping. Put me in there. could have at least tried. I can fight through anything.
I've got many skills, you know. I want...
For Lady Edelgard. This is hard.
Keep hitting the wrong button to do that.
Thank you.
No one makes it past me.
I am Ferdinand von Iron. You could have at least tried.
So... Should I have held back?
I think I can get another... Well, Sylvain can certainly class change now.
The nobles.
Make me wonder if Ferdinand and Sylvain can support.
I'm stronger than I look.
You worked hard for nothing. This strength.
And two cavaliers, kind of similar personalities.
Why, thank you so much. I have gratitude. Thanks so much. I am grateful.
Much.
I am closing in on expert.
Question for you.
Such interesting ideas you seem to have, Professor. But tell me this. What would you do if you were given the task of teaching a subject that you yourself did not understand? I would take time to study the subject.
That was surprisingly reasonable.
Professor?
A warlock. Yes.
I think we can do it.
With the two of us. It is enlightening.
I'm getting it.
I've got it.
Got it. Good to go.
And now let's do my certifications.
I've passed, have I?
Connection unsuccessful. Okay, I lost the internet connection. That's fine. A dark bishop. You'll need another dark seal for that. Hopefully I'll be able to pick one up.
A true.
I passed.
I want to bring Sylvain on the mission. Okay, these require level 20. You like the bow, okay.
It's all becoming clearer.
Professor?
Why would you want to be a fighter? No.
Thanks. Look, Professor. I'd never...
I'm closing in on expert.
I can do better now.
There is support. Hubert and Petra.
Petra? Industrious as ever, I see.
Are you being pleasant?
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Was Felix being... not Felix... was Hubert being pleasant? Bernadetta!
Bernadetta? If you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
My nemesis! The hour of fate arrives. Help!
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the door. Just listen to me.
I don't have to open the door? Is this a truce? Okay, I like truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did. I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help. But I've had time to reflect on what you said, and I realize I was mistaken.
Oh, thanks for caring, but I'm fine actually.
I see that. I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do. And for me to frighten you like that? That was unbecoming conduct for a noble.
Maybe a little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior. I disgraced myself. As for my injury, you need not feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a result of my own thoughtlessness, not anything you did. I have always strived to be a good person, but I suppose all that striving was for nothing. I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Yes, Bernadetta?
I don't really know much about this sort of thing, but you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know. I'm to blame too. I hurt you. And I'm sorry.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it wasn't for nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do like my time alone. Actually, it's more of a need. But you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again. Because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you... That doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it, but that's how it is. So, the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious! At least I got you to laugh.
That was nice. Ferdinand and Dorothea.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
I'm guessing it has something to do with his ego.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be
What?
a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee?
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
I can't even figure out what she meant by a bee. Peacock would have been more likely to be ego. Lindhart and Dorothea, as well as Lindhart and Petra.
I do believe a nap is in order.
Ah, this is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already. Taking a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn, the nobles look down on such behavior.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live. Even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe you. It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what is the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes, they are fools. As for myself, my father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly? His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire. And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead. Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying, can you?
Lindhart and Petra.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
That was something. Bernadetta and Petra.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
You poor thing. Sedith, what do you want? A wooden flask.
Ah, Professor. Gerald, it seems he has gone off. If he is not in his room... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
The glory of...
Oh, hi, Leonie.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a... Hey, glad I caught you. I'd really like to join your class.
Really?
You're the only one who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, though. Yes! Thanks to you.
Okay. I have Leonie. There's Rodrigue. That's Felix's father.
Oh, Gerald? There's a graveyard. I can't remember.
Oh.
Hey, you.
Go back. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
There you be.
Thanks for your help. Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I was thinking she's resting beneath this hump. I suppose she was, and
yeah, we've already seen all this.
This ring is the only one day.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Quite so.
Some people are unhappy and some are unhappy.
Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Okay, you're not interested in me.
The coffin of Saros instead. Please, do me a favor.
Tea aficionado, just around the corner, buddy. Hello,
I have heard
Lawrence.
that someone.
Figured it'd be you. Give the
I
tea
have
to
heard
someone who
that-
loves tea.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Would you help me out?
Welcome.
This one?
Thank you.
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 This one? This one?
Thank you. Please come again.
I could use your help.
What do you require? Farewell.
What am I supposed to do for you? Find the iron welding material near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Iron welding materials. Oh, found them.
Knew I could count on you. Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Whoa. What's that about? Oh, hi, Flame.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is. Perfect. I would like to have. Might you help me with a favor?
front of the saint statues. I guess it's here in the cathedral. Mercedes!
Isn't it strange? Do you think she... Oh, I'm already having so much fun.
Okay, so no. Bow and magic.
Isn't it... Do you think...
What?
Ash? Oh, hey, kid.
So the whole plan. That means... What right to... Huh? I'm really flattered, honestly.
Charm and Lance, okay.
Our voices are...
Yeah!
I'm just trying to finish this episode, but it doesn't want... It wants me to...
Trusting you. You must, however, you will... May I ask a favor of you? Practice...
How are you managing this? You'll need the sword's power.
It must be in here. I'm sorry this is going on for so long, but I don't know what I'm looking for. And it doesn't want me to end the episode either. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
You have helped me so much.
Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Swinging? I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not... Were you using... Were you using...
Give 2 of your students herbs. No.
I'll gladly...
Hey there.
Of course, it's Bernadetta.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I can sense it.
Okay, what's Bernie doing right now? Oh, fine. Thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Wonder if he isn't actually Emil. A lance tournament. My best bet would be you, buddy.
Victory is assured.
Ingrid.
Only a fool challenges me. The mark of nobility. This was beneath me. This was beneath me.
Dimitri.
You should be honored.
Well, let's sure Leone and Bernadetta because I want her support. She probably won't like it, but let's do it anyway.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Actually, I'm not hungry. You can have mine.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. But she got motivation, I got some support stuff.
Sounds fun. A little more.
I have to trim the fat on this one. Oh, Casper wants to speak.
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
Shh.
Okay. Why are we being so quiet, though? Oh, look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
That's kind of the point. Now shut up.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
Let's watch for now. Suspicion isn't enough to go on.
Why not? We can figure out what he's up to after we capture him. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong.
Except when they are.
Let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
You need to calm down. That path he's walking on leads to...
Huh? Huh! It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Gaspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great. So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
It was my fault for failing to stop him. As his professor, I take responsibility.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
The dude's birthday.
My thanks.
I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses as we go after a thief. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off. I'm sorry this one dragged on as long as it did.